Hi folks and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Yes, our navy may be sitting down at the bottom of the ocean like the world's most expensive artificial coral reef, but I have a cunning plan. It's bound to work because we're going to invade Europe through its weak underbelly, West Africa. Yes, I know, you've probably heard all this sort of stuff before, but this is a very cunning plan indeed. And I've spotted a weakness, or rather, a distraction, I think is more likely the case. So we're going to move this army, which has yet to see some serious action, and we're going to put them in position. We've got one sea zone to gain control over, which is going to be a very important factor because we really don't have any navy left anymore. Yes, we're going to call it Operation Belgrano, creating the most expensive artificial coral reef in history. It'll be a great tourist attraction one day, though. Trust me, it will. So while what's left of the big fleet is repairing, and we do at least have a cruiser, we're going to try and control the waves with a huge fleet of destroyers. This is how we're going to do it. And we're going to invade across here into Free France, obviously knock out some of the UK, cause some problems, expand across here. And the idea is solely to draw away troops that are going to be defending Europe. And now that we have the USSR kind of coming in from the other side, I think this might be a good enough distraction. This is going to allow us to hop up the coast with shorter naval invasions until we can find something that we can go at in here, and that's the plan. We may take on Spain in all this as well. So we'll see how this develops. We'll get people into position. We'll get a navy out there. We've got the army, which is preparing its invasion. It's going to be just another fortnight. Can I actually get some fleets on here? What have we got? We've got a load of untrained submarines. Let's put them on patrol orders. We've got a load of untrained destroyers. Let's put them on patrol orders. And we've got this. This is much more like it. Let's put them on patrol orders. They are repairing. Yes, cancel. Cancel. And we've got the magnetic... Oh, wait. Do I need to do that? Yes, I do. So we have the magnetic detonator, which has just made all our torpedoes slightly more effective, we think. And in the interest in actually getting our destroyers even better, I mean, that's all we've got, really. Unless I can do something like this. Chance to receive a critical hit might be a good idea. It's a desperate strategy, but I have seen it work before. And we're not worried about doing any of those, I think. So, yeah, let's go for some more light attack, which I think is probably not a terrible idea. We've also got a load of naval bombers that are standing by here at the moment. Oh, we've got some up there. That's excellent. So the idea is, can we get them over there? It's out of range. We can put them on there. I don't think they'll see much action over there. I'm trying to maybe catch a few convoys that are coming up this way. I don't know if that's going to be a likely thing. Maybe we should just set them off training for when we get into some real position where they might be needed. Anyway, we'd also have some military action on the go. If we come up here, we should be able to see this force, completely untrained, who are now going in over the top and pushing the Allies out of Alaska. Yes, we're going in between Christmas and New Year's, which is entirely the best time to do anything in Alaska outdoors that requires marching around in the wilderness. I've been reliably informed. So we'll see how that goes. Military Police 3, that's nice. And I'm going to grab the last one as well, just to make our garrison jobs a little bit easier. So let's take a look how we're doing down here. Nothing's moving on at the moment, although our control ratio is moving up. Let's get this going. So I am really super keen to tick off the invasion. I think it's going to be so much fun. Bracket shooting, excellent. This is only for battleships. Actually, that's not going to be very much use to us anymore, sadly. Well, if we're going all in on destroyers, let's get all the destroyer upgrades that we possibly can. That's pretty much all we can do, is build the most advanced destroyers known to man. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a British fleet out there. And it's just sunk a ton of our subs. Yeah, we're still doing this as well. We're still messing about with bonuses over here. I mean, I guess add technology degaussing. What does that actually do? Let me know in the comments, folks. I honestly don't know. But it sounds like it's something that we should have. So, ooh, I don't like that. Let's see what's happened to the submarine teams. Yeah, I changed the template for the destroyers, so that we're going to have some spare destroyers down here, which aren't going to be a whole load of use for anything particular, but it means that reinforcing it's going to be a little bit easier. And for some reason, those guys are not using the submarine template, so let's quickly change that one. That will fix that. Okay, so we have spare ships. That's excellent. We have some repairing submarines. That's also excellent. Republic of China has declared war on the Soviet Chinese Republic. Honestly, I don't feel like that's anything I need to get myself involved with over there. Preferred tactic for the Marines. Do we have some good options? I guess overwhelming fire, as we are the artillery model in our not the officer corps. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Doctrines. So we've finally got some anti-tank, which we don't need. I'll finish that off as well. I mean, I say we don't need it. There is a possibility we may actually meet something that can cause us some problems. Thai People's Republic has capitulated. We don't need to know what's going on over there, I'm sure. Let's just get this invasion in place. Our subs are picking off loads of American convoys up near Greenland. What are they up to? Oh, we've got an actual naval battle there. Ah, we found a bit of the American fleet. Nice. So we've got the small caliber shell. Shall we go all in? I mean, these are only any good on cruisers and heavy ships, which we're currently choosing not to make. We may as well. And then we can actually get... Ooh, yeah, there's some nice improvements. Go on, we can do even better destroyers. We'll get those on. And we'll make an even better destroyer than we currently have. What's happening over here, then? Our army is kind of not moving very fast. What happens if I told them to go in like that? 6 infantry divisions against the might. That seems insane. But we're winning. We're winning. Well, you know, push on. There's no point sitting here just looking sexy and everything. We may as well go and make some use of ourselves. Available special project. Yeah, I'm not doing the special projects now. I'm not doing them now. How are we doing with the control rate over here? Let me have a look at the Navy. Are we hopefully not losing loads of stuff? We don't have any aircraft. I could do with some... better ranged naval bombers, to be quite honest. They can't reach out there. Can I go and build an airfield right here? So if we do one... if I control that to the top, 2, 3. Actually, that's enough. Yeah, get that one on the top, if you don't mind. That's enough. That'll do it. And then we'll see if we can get our naval bombers a little bit closer just to help with this. Oh, finally, we got it. We got it. It just ticked over 51%. I had to send the big fleet in with the remaining heavy ships that we've got, but that is excellent. Let's see. Let's see. What have we got? United States is causing some problems. Fortification efforts. Coastal fort construction speed. That's not terribly exciting. Advanced airframes. Oh, I should have had this. We get air range and agility and air defense. Yep, I should have had that. I should have spotted that before. Here we go, guys. We've got 24 divisions of Argentinian soldiers. Wonderful. There we go. Well, we're in. Apparently, there is absolutely nothing there. So let's just delete all that. Let's put a new front line order on. And let's go on a bit of a walkabout, shall we? I mean, how far can we get with this? I would say let's go and do that. That should cause enough mayhem and just trigger that. And I think our guys are just going to go walking straight in, aren't they? We're going to have to be a little bit careful. Portugal. I mean, I'm so tempted to just declare war on them. Yeah, let's accept some docking rights from people around the world. Let's be friendly now. Let's be friendly. Oh, we've found some British Marines chilling out in Africa. Liberia's capitulated. Thank God for that. I was worried that they were going to be the holdouts that kept the war going on to the end. Don't actually even know where Liberia is, to be perfectly honest with you. Come on, keep marching on. Keep marching on. Actually, we don't need 2. You can go sneaking after those Royal Marines up there. What's happening is... Let's just take a look at this. Right, so now we can see... Wait, is this a different faction? They're not in a faction. Okay. That's interesting. So we've got the Allies, we've got the Comintern. And we're kind of nothing to do with either. What's going on here? Somebody's managed to get a naval invasion off here. Well, it looks like we might have to do something about that, because that's in the way. Okay, well, we have the cavalry for a reason, so they're coming for a ride. I don't have any force up here. I should actually probably create a second force of cavalry, so we've got one in the north and one in the south, shouldn't I? Do you know what? That's not the stupidest idea I have ever had. Let's go to our cavalry rescue template, and I'm pretty sure we can afford to do this, so we'll put them there. Do you know what? What's that template looking like? Pretty basic. But it should be enough for what we need without spending a load of resources on it. Oh my god, civilian factories. We've got such an insane amount of civilian factories. I just can't build things fast enough anymore. However, now that we're over here, we can add a little bit of infrastructure. We can have a big naval base, because why not? Why not put a big naval base in there? I don't even know if that was the right one, so let's put it there instead and build everything that we can. And just get everything going through there. And what about a great big stinking air base? Yes, let's do one of those. And a ton of radar, because why not? I love just playing this game. When we don't even have to think too hard about it, we can just play. Right, let's make sure that this chap is going to be occupying all these regions for us. Keeping the ports nice and safe. That's the plan. Right, lovely. We really need a new garrison division, actually. We just don't have enough men to hold all this wonderful territory. Right, now that this area is safely ours, I am so tempted, to go to war with Portugal. I feel like they are just in the way, and they may actually turn around and bite us in the arse. Plus, it would make invading Europe so much easier to have this nice stop over here. I think we're going to justify a war goal. Just in the hope that it just makes life a little bit easier for us. So where are we? We've got some Marines over here. These guys are on training. We can do a naval invasion from there. 8 divisions. Shall we just go straight for the mainland? It's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Go on then, let's do it. Can we not do... Actually, can we not do that? Oh, it's locked in. It's fine. They're going to get in. I have supreme confidence in them. Right, let's redeploy the Navy to go and deal with that. Submarines can now stop... Oh, God, we've got so many... so many reserve submarines. No, we haven't. We've got a ton of reserve destroyers. Right, you guys aren't supposed to be over there. Come over here. Yes, the submarines are supposed to be there. That's your job. I wondered where these chaps were going. And then we've got 12 in there who are getting some good experience. Right, let's cancel your orders. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to patrol this area. Just make sure you guys are on... Why does it keep defaulting to never repair on this? Because I swear it's not me that does this. But repair priority is medium. And they can do automatic split off. So we don't want to be losing a load of boats. There's just absolutely no need for that. It's just bizarre. I can't get my head around why this is happening. But it is indeed happening. Right, this one's going to be a little bit scary. But I'm going to put you... Cancel that order. Patrol in there. And let's get these regions under our control. And then it should be quite good fun. I also need to double my efforts up here, I think. To see if we can crack the enemies up here. Just finish off and hold Alaska, which would be really nice if we could. They bounced off there. Okay, are we going into... Maybe we're going into some really hard areas. Can we add in a little bit of support? It's looking tough. I think we've got both of them on the hop now, though. As we're going through anchorage. And we've sent some guys down there to go and control the islands. Right, that should give the enemy a bit of a headache. You know what? We never got around to fixing that supply logistics issue, did we? Let's make sure we've got that as well. As much benefit to that is as possible, I think, is required. Excellent. So we're marching through Africa, which is just a bit of a distraction. It's just to give us easy access to everywhere else. And then we're going to have a crack. Oh, God. Right. So I've met the British fleet then. Shit. Well, that went about as well as could be expected, I think. So we have 2 destroyers. So we're now literally operating in mass destroyer fleets. And this is all that I can think of to do. Oh, God. It's a disaster. My naval game is a disaster. But we can pull this back. Alright, we just had a rejiggle of the dockyards. And it's going to be destroyers and submarines all the way. We're having a massive fleet of both. And I definitely need to upgrade those submarines now. I mean, it's 1947. We've got away with some old ones for long enough, I think. 31 new divisions of garrison troops. Okay, let's put these guys into our force. Colour them pink. No, not pink. Let's colour them yellow so I can see them. Get them training. Can we give these chaps a new commander? See if I've got a field officer. Yep, you'll do. Oh, look at that moustache. You'll definitely do, sir. There we go. He's actually a decent commander. He's probably too good for that job. What else have we got on the go? We've got a load of political power, decisions to make. Manpower's looking good. I could increase that, but don't need to. I can't find any better advisors. But I do need to increase our war support. So that's something that we should probably look at. Let's get... Oh, I've only got 2 more places to integrate. Then that's done. Oh, we should... Oh, but I need the war support. Okay, let's have the domestic film industry, a masterpiece, and let's have some encourage frugality. Yes, let's take that. All that stuff. Let's take all those good things. Oh, we did get the jet engine. Okay, I can see benefits to that actually. Can we pick something else maybe? The axial jet engine. The helicopter. Let's go for an axial jet engine. I have no idea if we're going to actually put it to any use anywhere, but it seems like one of those things that we may actually want to have. And let's get the cavalry just destroying. Did we not actually... We did draw that in, right? Yeah, just set the guys off. Good. That United Kingdom effort is all for nothing. We have put a load more aircraft over these seas now after we've seen the enemy trying to do some naval invasions. And... Oh my God, there's a British death fleet wandering about. We need to do something about that. We absolutely need to do something about that. We're not going to get naval dominance of this place anytime soon, are we? Which is sad news. So what we should do is make sure that we have a ton, an absolute metric ton of naval bombers in here. We'll take all of you and all of you. And I don't think these guys are actually very good, to be quite honest. But, oh no, we will have you. Let's have all of these. See if we can catch something floating around in there. Damn, that is a lot of stuff. We should probably train these guys up somewhere, but... You know, do we have time for such things as military training? I don't know. Okay, we've got a bit of a change of heart. We're not going to declare war on Portugal. We're going to cancel a justification. And that was all just a big misunderstanding. We actually clicked on the wrong bit of the map, we're going to tell them. Because we actually want to declare war on Spain so we can continue the advance up here. As the Navy has been a bit of a problematical issue for us. Let's just go for it. It's going to take 125 days. We have other things to be doing in the meantime, of course. Nice. That's working well. Let's get everything done that we can now. Oh, I need to go on those destroyers, don't I? Yeah, I should be focusing on that. So we have North America now sorted, almost. Don't worry, I've sent some Marines to do this for us. Let me make sure I have actually sent those Marines over here, because the cheeky little devils haven't actually been assigned to that. And what we will need to do is give ourselves some decent sort of a navy to come and carry this out. Nice. So the submarine situation is generally resolving itself, except for the fact that we are losing an absolute shit ton of them. I'm not sure why that should be the case, but we are. Let me put those over there, and that gives us a whopping 32 destroyers that are now reasonably trained. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. So as we're pushing across Africa here, I've just noticed we can invite more military advisors, which is quite good. That's recruitable population for the Russians, but the Italian one gives us speed, which sounds really good. Let's invite those guys over. Invite them over for a barbecue, I think. Guys? Oh, I was worried they were going to be starving up here in the cold, frozen north, but they're absolutely fine. Good, good, good. All's going well. Let's see if we can get this place invaded. And the Marines have gone in. So I shifted over a big force of destroyers to come and patrol up here, and it looks like it did the job nicely. We've gone in. We've booted out the Americans and Canadians that were just chilling out there. That's excellent. So our naval strategy might be about to work. It sounds crazy. Can we build on that? I think it's part of that one. Okay, that's... Nope, we don't want the USSR using our air bases. They're our air bases, and they will stay our air bases. Oh, good, that's in. That should be controlled. Yep. If I click on that one, yes, that's already in there, controlled. Excellent. Great news. So, we have a ton of Marines. They've done their job. We can't go after the Kingdom of Denmark. We could go after the Kingdom of Iceland. And you know what? That seems like a fine plan. So let's do all 8 divisions from here. We only have to gain control of 2 areas, so we're going to go straight for Reykjavik. Make sure we're going through 1 sea zone. So our lovely destroyer force over here can actually just cancel all orders. Or make sure it's on automatic. Great, go and repair. That might be a good idea. Yeah, that's fine. You can go and repair. Everyone's a bit beaten up, but that's good. They did their job. That's all that we can ask. And we have a new force coming on as well. You go and repair as well. We were trying to do a little bit of advance down here. Did it work? I sent 3 divisions south to try and batter the way towards this port. Not sure it worked. Can we do it with 2? Just make sure someone's coming over here. Oh god, there's a great big force in there. I have found... Jesus, that is a big force. Let's just let them just sail out of there. We don't need to interrupt that. That's not good. Let's just leave them all quiet. Oh, nice. Depth charge mortar. Advanced destroyer. 6 months away. It's a long way off. Can't use naval XP for that. That's a shame. That would have been awesome. Here we go then. Justification of conquering Rio de Oro for the South American Socialist Republic is finished. Declare war. And off we go. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen. What's to stop us now as we're going to rampage across North Africa and give us an easy way into Europe? In fact, I think this is going to be the easy way into Europe through Spain and across France. This is going to give the Allies some major headaches.